Morning, everybody. Gods. I'm very morning. I'm very morning good. I'm morning so good right now, you guys. I'm doing so good at morning. I'm incredibly morning. Hey, how you doing, random? You've turned up before Botrix, so you're getting caught in the me staring at the YouTube chat instead of the OBS. Random is turned up before chat has and will not show up on the stream. Damn. Yeah, I'm just vibing. I'm having a good time. It's so easy if a good time. Yeah, hell yeah. It'd be like that sometimes. I'm gonna boot up the game. Bleh. I'm very awake. I promise. I'm conscious, I'm aware, I'm active. Oh, I'm forgetting some part of... Okay. Pause, laying out the timeline in my brain. Hi everybody, and welcome back to the Daily Peak. I'm gonna go ahead and take my morning meds. If you guys have meds you need to be taken, I advise you do so now. I will be taking those meds with a Lost and Found Energy Orange Scream energy drink. It is Saturday here. Alive, awake, alert, stretching like cold plastic. You're not wrong. Whee. Meds. I've done it. I've taken my meds. Cool. I'm gonna crack open this other banana and just eat the banana before I do the peeking. Because yesterday I lasted like 10 minutes max. And that's not. So I'm minimizing distractions. And yesterday was just a bad day in general. You know? Bleh. So I'm zoned out. Thank you, random. You are my rock. You can tell from the length of pauses between words and sentences exactly how good I'm doing. Wah. Fuck. Wah. Fuck. Alright, third try. Fuck. Fourth try. What the hell? Fifth. There we go. Okay. Do I want to do True Mountain Goat today? I don't think I do. Ooh, do I want to do the brat challenge? Okay. Now let me just do a normal run. A normal daily peak. Let me immediately pause the game. Because I want to have the peak music. I turned it down the other day because I was doing some recreational peaking. You know, recreational peaking. That sounds like weird lingo for a drug. But like a new drug. You know, one of the ones you get told about in the DARE program, and then like a week later your dealer adds them to his inventory because he didn't know about it before. Brat challenge, you say? Yup. The spoiled brat challenge is you switch to the crown. And you can only use items that come out of luggage, as opposed to the usual, Mountain Goat challenge, which is you cannot use items that come out of luggage. And this, creates the problems of, you don't get any of the campfire, snacks or the mystic items from statues. And you also don't get anything that comes out of the plane, which removes an element of consistency. It's basically a gambling challenge. Someone suggested it the other day as like an inverse of the Mountain Goat challenge. And I still think it would be drastically easier. But one of the notable things is, like, it creates an extra element of randomness where you have to be seeking out luggage the whole time. Because not getting any of the plane items, means that you don't get the flare right at the start. You need to find it in luggage later, and I have had full runs where I haven't found the flare in, like, luggage at all. If I stop now, call me a quitter. What? What? I want to use the cannon. Yeah, sounds fun, not what you first thought of. Yeah, because it was originally, like a much more specifically worded challenge where the title makes more sense. Because it was basically just you insist on not, like, eating anything that came from nature or whatever. But simplifying the rules down to you can only use items that come from luggage makes it a lot easier to understand. And to just create like an arbitrary gatekeeping element requiring the crown also makes it so you have to have gotten all of the achievements in the game already before you could do the challenge. Which, I mean, I haven't even done that. I had all of the achievements in the game for a little bit, but when the Roots update came out, I haven't been able to get this one. Because it has an RNG element. So yeah. Passenger Princess challenge where I get you to drag me up to the peak no matter what. You can die as many times as you want. The Passenger Princess cannot die. You fail the challenge if your partner dies. But you can die as many times as you want. Oh, I'm imagining artificial difficulty. One person who is allowed to use items and can die as many times as they want. One person who is not allowed to use items. So you have to go up to them and feed them everything. Like, if they are hungry, you need to feed them. Just with a peak preference. Peak princess. Heart emoji. Ideally, the person who is the princess does not know how to play the game. This is not essential, but... Ideally, you get a total dumbass to be the princess. Now, this would not work for me in Pyrite, because Pyrite is hyper-competent, just at everything. I really look up to them for that. They seem to have, like, that kind of natural ability to adapt to whatever situation they're in pretty quickly, figure out what's going on. It works. They wear it well. So, sadly, that aspect of the challenge is lost a little bit. Because my friends are too cool. But yeah. I do just really like the idea of, you have to take care of your peak princess the whole goddamn time. It's like, no, you have to worry about them the whole time. You're allowed to die, but if you die, you can't feed them, and they might starve. And if you follow the true spirit of the challenge and get someone who does not know how to play, you also have to guide them up the mountain. Which, oh boy, that sounds fun. Yeah, no, I'm very great at reinterpreting various audience suggestions to be incredibly fun. Because, yeah, what that would be is just... like, I have to get this dumbass up the mountain. Like, very darkly, like, I have to get this dumbass up the mountain. Meanwhile, the Peak Princess, not allowed to feed themselves. Like, if a thing is batonable, then, you know, you need to put down the baton ahead of them. Because they can't even pick it up. Cannot even make themselves more useful by carrying a backpack. Oh my fucking god, right? I need to start writing down all these challenges. Hold on. I'm opening a Google Doc right now. I don't need to think about Mercs of the Whale Shark right now. I'm kidding, I'm making a new tab. Miscellaneous folder. I'm gonna open up a document. I'm gonna call it... Eek. Challenge runs. I'm not gonna live stream my my fucking... I am not going to live stream me typing in all of the challenge stuff. You guys are just gonna have to trust me. Airplane noises advised but not required. Now, them having a backpack does involve them interacting with the backpack to put it on, is the thing. Plus, the princess having a backpack makes them more useful, which you can't have. They have to be the most useless piece of shit. Okay. So, we have the mountain goat, which is, okay, hold on. First, we have, the Daily Peak Challenge, which is 1 run per day. Highest accessible difficulty. Stream ends when you die. Solo. Cool. And then the Mountain Goat Challenge is added on top of the Daily Peak. Like, traditionally. But we can just, like... we can put in the rules highest accessible difficulty for, like, all of them, basically. So, highest accessible difficulty... no opening luggage. Then the Spoiled Brat Challenge. Oh, mountain goat, no opening luggage. Have to use the goat horn hat. Then spoiled brat challenge. You know what? Ascent 7. Ascent 7. Only use items from luggage. Then I'm gonna parentheses. No statues. No campfire food. No plain items. Just to make that clear. And then use brown hat. And then we want to have the passenger princess challenge. Which will be Ascent 7. No. Any difficulty, 2 players. 1 player is not allowed to use / interact with items. Then, in quotes, one player, and I'm gonna just like the princess is not allowed to use or interact with items. If the princess dies, reset. Ideally, the princess is a dumbass. Just doesn't know what's going on around them. Just can't. No. Type of person who you don't know how they've survived up to this point. I feel like that is a solid list of challenges. I'm gonna fix the formatting on that later. But yeah. I'm gonna have to do all of those at some point. I don't know, maybe post these to Reddit and see if other people post videos. I've also, cracking open a Google document to write out the details of all of those challenges, just totally forgot where I was on the mountain, so I don't actually know which direction I'm going. But yeah, if you want to do a princess and knight dynamic on that. No, I think I could simplify the rules down to just, okay, fuck both of you, actually. Actually, both of you go to hell. Oh, god damn it, this is the direction I was going away from to find an alternate route. I was going that way. Oh, god damn it. On top of the urchin is not somewhere you want to be. Yeah, I do love the concept of the Passenger Princess challenge, solely because of the aspect of just like, yeah, you have one person who is very competent enough at the game to want to try this challenge, and then you have one person who the streamer has presumably just dragged in from their personal life. Has never touched the game before and is not allowed to use items. They can use climbing aids that you have placed, but their inventory stays empty the whole time. My dog is yelling. He's screaming. He's being tortured, unfortunately. Nothing I can do about this. Or maybe the male is here. It could be either of those two things, but I'm sure it's the torture one. You know, that's always how he reacts, so you have to assume. Based on the severity of the reaction. Oh, it's been a solid half hour already. Neat. He is screaming down there. Jeez. Nope, that sounds like the screen door. Yeah, I'm guessing it was male. That, or there is a home intruder who is about to murder everyone in here. He reacts with the exact same severity to both of those situations, so you really can't know. I mean, I had a friend of mine, Jake, over for a little bit, and every day he would become acclimated to Jake, and then night would happen. And then when we woke up in the morning, he would be terrified of Jake again, as if he had never seen him. As if this is a stranger who has appeared in our house every night. It is like he had a memory problem. Every morning he will have entirely forgotten who this man is. And then over the course of the day, you have to reacclimate him. That was so fun. Hey, Digi. How's it going? I'm fine. Sorry, every time I mention that one time that Jake turned up at my house, I keep thinking about how I should have kissed him, but... C'est la vie. Anyway. Howdy, Digi. think that's gonna be... Oh, yep. There. That looks like the best way up. I'm taking a lot of time on the shore today. Just woke up. Hell yeah, that's the spirit of the challenge, baby. How am I? I am wonderful. I am the hottest bitch alive. I am God's favorite. You know, the norm. I am God's favorite, entirely unrelated. I am going to have to hook a bunch of tubes up to myself while I sleep. Like, not tomorrow night, but like Sunday night. Because I'm doing a sleep apnea test. Because God knows real queens don't need to sleep. Yeah, right? Oh, look, it's the campfire. I'm minimizing how much of my bonus I'm using up here. That is why I used the shelf mushroom there. Because I definitely had enough bonus to get up, but it's a lot harder to get more bonus than it is to get a new shelf mushroom. Ancient statue. And Europe's pool. That's pretty good. Light the campfire. Cook. 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 Crack this open. Cook. I'll eat this. Store the cooked marshmallow. Cook the poison out of this crisp berry. Get the bonus out of it. Cook out the poison. Get the bonus. Alright. Lovely. God damn. Sorry, I'm only kind of just now looking at the tropics I'm dealing with here. God damn. That's really something, ain't it? It's... Okay. I have a few concerns here. One is right up there. That's one of my larger concerns. If you can see, that lava is just coming out of the sky. That's God lava. Two, there is very little fog on most of this mountain. Like, you're looking over it, you can see quite a bit of the mountain here, like, very clearly. That means that this mountain is not just covered in lava, but also it is very thick. Like, this is a very thick fucking mountain here. There is a lot of extra climbing to do. There isn't as much flat area to run across. You need to do extra climbing on this one. Because it's an extra thick mountain. So those are my two main concerns with this mountain as it has presented itself here. I mean, in highest sense, lava, actually a good thing. Because when you take damage from lava, you take a little bit of brute damage, obviously, but it clears away all of your cold damage, like if you have any. So that is an advantage. It means I don't need to worry so hard about, you know, having gone through my whole lantern in the last biome. Which is good. Bing Bong, I'm leaving you here. Taking Bing Bong to the top on a normal run is really just a moral victory, and I'm not winning that. I've accepted this about myself. Oh my god, you guys. Cheap viewers on streamboo.com? Guys, that's such a good deal to get cheap viewers on streamboo.com. Actually, you know what? If I'm not going to take the checkpoint flag with me, I might as well just put it down where it is. More useful than not having it. Thanks for the follow, Curious Borge. Wait. I know the robot already thanked you, but the streamer robot would also like to. Alright, absolutely no reason for me to have taken that poison damage. Purple King Mary. Guess I'll just eat it now. I do love learning from the patch notes that apparently, so apparently, like, beals and such, in the roots, were DDoSing players who weren't the host by just sending, like, thousands of update packages. And that's apparently a thing that's just kind of been happening in the background every so often. Of just like, yeah, no, I am having X interaction, which means I need to send an update. And I'm like flipped on my back or whatever, so I'm gonna continue having X interaction, which means I need to keep sending update. And then your friend's network crashes. Because the beal got flipped over. Cleared away that little bit of brute damage I had. Let me scorch this berry. I'm 90% sure I can make it up there. I'm like 70% sure I can make it up there. I don't think I can make it there, you guys. Ah, shit. Do I have any quick healing? No, not really. Okay. And this is why it's a good idea to put down... when a beetle ended it all just the other day. Goddamn. That's fucking tragic, Digi. How could one go on not knowing the status of beetle? Exactly. Pyrite gets it. Anyway, yeah, that's why, if you aren't going to use a checkpoint flag, you should just put it down wherever it is. Because there's always the off chance that the next thing you do is something incredibly stupid. God damn it. Can't fucking believe it. Started raining at the perfect time for me to make zero progress up that slope. Oh. Oh, it's morning. Okay. I don't have to eat the scorchberry yet. Oh, Purple Kingberry. Score. You'll love to see it. I do love that Peak was initially a Game Jam game. I don't remember all of the details, but it's been like offhandedly mentioned in several of the developer update posts. When they've done something particularly stupid, usually. It's like, please remember that we originally made this as a jam. We made this in 48 hours. On caffeine instead of sleep. Ow. 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 God damn it. Really? Oh, there goes the anti-rope. Okay. There is a chance the fire goes down fast enough. It's a low chance, but there is a chance. Oh, that's really not going down fast, huh? really hope that I don't, like, glitchy physics my way into the lava again. Yeah, that's not, it's not giving me time, is it? If I had another player to pick me up, but... Absolutely cooked. Yeah. Quite literally cooked. I've been fucking flame broiled. Alright. Well, thank you very much, everybody who tuned in. This has been the Daily Peak. I really appreciate your guys' viewership. And I will see all of you guys again tomorrow. Bye.